What's the deal? It's your boy Pimp T Ray back at it again, and your boy is back with an improvement on the last duplication glitch. Yes, the 3 requirements you'll need is another horse, like I'm getting right now. You need an extra horse. You need some kind of rifle, whether that be a bolt action, a Springfield, Kirkano, rolling block, some kind of rifle that you can shoot big game with. And you're gonna need a tight spot. You'll see what I mean. But here are the cougar locations, because the cougars and the panthers are the most expensive animals. So I'm gonna show you one by one all the cougar spots. The first one, we're right here in tall trees. And if you noticed, I whistled before I shot him, and he picked his head up to get a better headshot. That's a little pro tip. It says call, and you want to call him, he'll do a little whistle, and he'll pick his head up and give you a better headshot. But right here, I'll show you where we are on the map. We're just above the T and tall trees, west of Blackwater. As you can see, just above the T and tall trees. And that's west of Blackwater once again. You'll see right here. West of Blackwater, above the T and tall trees. Okay, the next spot is just south of Manzanita Post. That's also west of Blackwater, south of where we just were. And it's always by this cabin right here, the same cabin. Sometimes he's in the cabin, sometimes he's walking around the cabin, but it's the 4 little cabins by the S and tall trees, west of Blackwater. Third spot is in Cholla Springs, and this is like right outside of Tumbleweed. It's a little bit east of Tumbleweed, northeast a little bit, right by the sea in Cholla Springs. And there's also another one right close to this one, above Cholla Springs, and we're gonna go to that one right now. You want to look at there's a mountain peak. You want to go up the mountain peak so you can kind of flank them around from behind. Sped this up a little bit, but you can see right here, this over here, we're gonna go up that little slope. We're gonna go up that slope right there, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna make us come from behind the cougar. He'll be sleeping. Make our way up the slope. We're gonna come back from behind him. And see, we're looking down right here, and I don't see him. And there's a little tip right here. If you're ever up here and you don't see him, this is what I do. I find this cactus right over here, this little cactus. I did 2 laps around the cactus. It sounds silly, but we just saw he wasn't there. But 1 lap, 2 laps, and then we're gonna take a peek over the ridge, and what do you know? There he goes, soundly sleeping above Cholla Springs, right by the other one. And we're gonna make our way a little closer, call him out where he can pick his head up. We get the easy headshot, and there's the other cougar in Cholla Springs. Get a little closer. You have to be a certain range to call him, and so I'm just trying to get in calling range. Pick his head up, boom, blow him away. Next spot is gonna be south of Tumbleweed, south of Benedict Point, I mean. Just west of the Rio Bravo. That's all south in Tumbleweed, see? Okay, that's where the other cougar's at. Okay, now here's the panther. Panther is located south of Rhodes, right by the water. He'll be nestled up in the brush, but you want to come in from this spot right here on the map, and you want to go right in this clearing, right in that clearing right there. It's the best bet. Creep in there nice and quiet, and he'll be laying right underneath the tree. but go in this way you can see him the best. And he sees me. Now he's dead. And that's the Panther. The Panther is the best one you can get because it's $14. And this is where he's at inside the brush. Okay. Now that we got our cats, you need to have 2 of them, and the other one will be on the horse. And you bring him to a tight spot. I have him nestled in between that carriage and the butcher. And this is where the magic happens. Just like the fish in the previous video, you just replace them. But they have to be in a tight spot. Has to be in a tight spot like that. But just keep replacing them. And I also noticed, I didn't know this at the time, but when I was recording it, I had 1 perfect cougar and 1 good cougar. And I said, hold up, it's working even though they're not both perfect. So of course you want to have 2 perfect cougars, or 2 perfect panthers, or 2 perfect whatever. You want to have the perfect. But if you don't, that's okay. It'll still work as long as you got them in a tight spot like that. And so you want to stack them and stack them and stack them, just like the fish in the last video. But as you can see, it's counting good cougars and perfect cougars. So you know, it's even though they're not both the same, they're not both perfect, it still works with a good and a perfect. So my thing is, get you 1 perfect at least, and it just get you a second cougar or a second panther. It doesn't matter if it's both perfect, just get you 2 of them and you'll be able to do the glitch. But then when you're ready to sell, you want to lay them down just to the side, take them both off the horse, lay them off to the side. Your horse will still be close enough to the butcher where you can sell your inventory. You take them off to the side so we can continue later. But as you can see, 4 and 5 cougars, 1 good, 1 perfect. We're gonna sell those. And then we're gonna pick these bad boys right back up and get back to making money. It is that easy. Take advantage of this because they'll probably patch it by tomorrow, so hit it hard today and make you some bread and get that paper up and let's go. Let's get this money together, y'all. And if you haven't, go ahead and leave me a subscription. Subscribe to your boy Pimp T Ray. You know what I'm saying? Leave a like, leave a comment. Everything is much appreciated, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to help everybody out and do what I can. Whoever sees this video, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video. Holla at your boy.